Welcome to the show, everybody. Today we're going to be fighting Annihilator as he opens up with a cheeky hammer throw. All you have to do to dodge that hammer throw is to dodge roll right before he releases it. So this can be a relatively easy or difficult fight depending on how you deal with his overhead chain attack, which we're going to see right now. So it begins with an overhead, then he drags his mace around and into a second overhead. So all you have to do to dodge the overhead swings is straight to the right, and then to dodge the drag, you just dodge roll through it. You'll want to roll a little bit early on that drag, and what you're seeing now is the more difficult way to do with it, where we get a hit in on him right after the first overhead, right there, and before the drag comes around. So to do that, you'll need a fast weapon, and you'll need to start the hit right as he starts dragging his weapon. If you do the hit earlier than that, you'll get hit by the beginning of the drag. If you do it much later, you'll get hit by the follow-up on the drag. So it's a tricky timing. And right now you're going to see us switch to a mace, and we'll start doing the easier way of dealing with that, which is to skip that hit after the first overhead. So you see this overhead, we're not going to go for a hit right there, we're just going to wait till the end and hit him then. Which you also hit him at the end when you're doing a more challenging method. It's just skipping the intermediary hit, which requires very particular timing. So this is the much safer method, just wait until the end to hit him. If you prefer, you can dodge roll the overheads, but it just takes more stamina. And right after this one, I believe we're going to see his other close range attack, which is where he just takes 2 slow swings at you. Yep, so you just want to step away from him on the first swing, and roll the second swing, and go in for a sprinting heavy. And now we'll get to see his lightning attack. So he's going to start charging up his mace, and you want to look directly away from him until the flash, and then you turn 90 degrees and sprint away from the lightning. And once the lightning stops, go in for a nice heavy hit. Now that we're close again, I'll probably do some more overhead. Straight right, dodge roll, straight right, go in for a hit. And it's lightning again, so we turn away, flash, turn right, strength the line, and then this time we're just going to shoot him with the gauntlet, because why not? I'm a cleric after all. Now he's going to do his leaping attack, which is one of his ranged attacks. All you have to do is move toward him and to the side, and that'll really easily dodge his leap, and you can get a couple hits in afterward. And he's starting to get low, so pretty soon here we're going to bring out our heirloom mace, which has lightning damage, because the secret to getting his special loot is to kill him with lightning damage. And when he does this kind of charge up, buffing himself, that's just free time for you to hit him. And here's the leap again, we're going to move forward and to the right, and then we're going to go in for a couple hits. And here I'm going to show you what happens when you get hit by the stun. So we're stunned for this entire duration because we were not looking directly away. And you can see the lightning doesn't do all that much damage, but it is frustrating to be stunned for that long. And here you can see when you dodge his throw afterward, that's a great time to heal or whatever, because he's going to stand there for a long duration. And so we have switched to the heirloom mace, so now it's just a matter of finishing him off. Just let you watch your few attacks and make sure you got the pattern down. You may be wondering why I'm rolling when he does his second swing on that 2-swing attack. It's because sometimes he'll do a 180 and swing right behind him on the second swing. I think you can see that earlier in the video. It doesn't matter, by the way, which way you turn to dodge the lightning. I just seem to do it to the right most of the time, for no particular reason. Okay, and this should be the last hit. So now I'll go ahead and show you the loot. As Harkin once again bathes himself in the essential oils of dead Rogar Lord, Honestly, I still don't know what those magic projectiles are doing to him. I mean, I know he's getting like XP and all that, but that doesn't happen enough for other kills that give him XP, so if anybody knows, let me know. Okay, so we got the lightning hammer. Which, as you can see, has a substantial amount of lightning damage. Surprise, surprise. And there you see the special effects, which this time I can actually show you. So yeah, it just makes a kind of static on the ground. And then we'll just do our usual quick gear survey here so you can see what we were using. And yeah, that'll wrap it up. So thanks for joining us. Have a great day, everybody.